Hi everyone! Before you buy this e-bike, there are two things I'd check first: your local laws and where you actually plan to ride it. I've spent enough time with this bike now to get past that first new toy feeling and actually understand what it's good at, what it's not so good at, and whether it makes sense for everyday use. For me, this has been a bike for quick town rides, breakfast runs, small grocery trips, beach cruising, camping, and just getting outside without turning every hill into a workout. Assembly was pretty straightforward, but I do want to be honest. It may take a little time if you're not used to putting bikes together. The online instructions and instruction video were helpful, and once I followed along step by step, it wasn't difficult. I do wish there had been a clear and printed manual included for adjustments, especially for things like brakes and small setup details. The bike is also heavy, even with the battery removed, so I would not describe it as something you'd casually toss around with one hand. Once it was together though, the first thing I noticed was how solid it felt. The frame feels sturdy, the step-through design makes it easier to get on and off, and the overall look gets attention. It has that chunky, capable e-bike appearance, and I've had people stop and ask about it when I'm out riding. It's the kind of bike that looks fun, even when it's just parked. Comfort is one of the biggest highlights for me. The seat is genuinely comfortable, more comfortable than I expected, and that makes a big difference on longer rides. I've been on bikes where the seat becomes the thing you complain about after 20 minutes. But this one feels much better for casual cruising. The suspension also helps a lot. On normal roads, paths, and uneven pavement, it smooths out the ride nicely. I live around hills and imperfect roads, so having suspension that actually works makes the bike feel more relaxed and less punishing. That said, I don't think this is the bike I would choose for rough dirt roads or truly harsh off-road riding. On smoother paths, beach areas, neighborhoods, and town streets, it feels great. But on rougher ground, tubes and tires can become an issue. If I were setting this bike up again for an area with lots of debris, rough roads, or rural-style paths, I'd add tire liners right away. I really wish protection like that came pre-installed, because it would make the bike feel more ready for rougher everyday use. The power is where this bike really starts to feel fun. It has strong acceleration, and the pedal assist makes hills feel almost effortless. On the lowest pedal assist setting, I found it gave me just enough help to take away the miserable part of riding uphill, while still letting me feel like I was actually pedaling and getting exercise. That became my sweet spot. It's easy to cruise without feeling like the bike is doing absolutely everything for you, unless you want it to. Using the throttle is a different experience. It feels more like riding a small electric motorcycle than a regular bicycle, and it can move fast. I've seen it reach around 25 miles per hour on straight roads, not just going downhill. I've also ridden in pedal assist levels where it goes over 40 kph, with higher assist levels still available. Because of that, I really recommend checking your local rules before riding it freely. In some places, a bike like this may not fit neatly into basic e-bike classes and could be treated more like a moped or motorcycle. That matters for registration, insurance, and where you're legally allowed to ride. Battery life has been one of the more impressive parts of my experience. On a camping trip, I rode for several days and put around 40 miles on it, before coming home with about a quarter of the battery still showing. On another longer ride with mostly throttle use, I was able to get around 40 miles before needing to recharge. I've also taken it on hilly rides using pedal assist and still had plenty of battery bars left afterward. Of course, range depends on rider weight, hills, throttle use, assist level, and terrain. But in real-world riding, it has lasted long enough that I'm not constantly worrying about charging. For town use, it's extremely practical. Riding to breakfast, picking up a few groceries, cruising around a beach area, or exploring a neighborhood feels easy. The bike folds down compact enough to fit into a small SUV, which makes it more useful for trips. It's still heavy, so folding it doesn't magically make it lightweight. But being able to pack it for camping or beach rides is a big advantage. The display is another small thing I appreciated. It's easy to see outside, and it gives the bike a more modern, complete feel. I did notice that speed readings can feel a little different from bike to bike, so if something seems off, it may need adjustment in the settings. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something to keep in mind. The brakes are mostly good, especially the front brake, which feels strong. I did have to deal with rear brake adjustment, and I've seen how a loose fitting at the handbrake can affect stopping performance. Once adjusted properly, the braking felt much better. I would definitely check the brakes carefully before the first real ride, especially because this bike is fast and heavy enough that you want reliable stopping power. There are a few smaller things I'd improve. Packaging could be better, because parts shifting in the box can cause scratches. A small bottle of touch-up paint would be a nice addition, since matching the colors is not easy. The rear suspension may also feel too soft for some riders, especially if you're heavier or riding over bigger bumps. For shorter riders, the step-through frame helps, but the bike can still feel tall. I'm under 5 feet and stopping may require sliding forward off the seat and standing on my toes. Taller riders around 6 feet or more may find the fit very comfortable. Overall, this e-bike has been a lot of fun and genuinely useful. It's comfortable, powerful, easy to ride, and the battery life has been strong for the kind of riding I do. It works best as a town cruiser, beach bike, camping bike, and hill-friendly everyday e-bike. I would not treat it like a rough trail machine without adding tire protection, and I would absolutely check local e-bike laws before riding at higher speeds. So my balanced take is this. If you want a sturdy, comfortable, fast electric bike for practical rides and fun cruising, this one is easy to enjoy. Just be ready for the weight, check the setup carefully, and make sure your roads and local rules match what this bike can do. If you have any questions about this product, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.